Right, so what's the crack? I haven't posted in about 2 weeks. I think the last video that I posted was pre me fighting in the nationals, and this is the post video. So, how did we get on in the nationals? I'll tell you now. So, Friday, I was supposed to fight in the not the quarterfinals, the fight before the quarterfinals. But the fella who I was fighting was from Limerick, and he gave me a walkover. I don't know what the crack was there, but yeah, got the walkover. So I went straight into the quarterfinals, and I felt very, very good going into that fight. To be honest, it was nice and early in the day. Can't beat an early one, it beats sitting around all day stressing. And so I was fighting around 12 or 1 o'clock, and I was fighting a fella from St. Mary's Boxing Club who I had seen fight before in the Emerald Box Cup, and he was good. He was a good lad. He won it as a novice, and I don't think he won it last year or this year, but he's a good lad. And from looking at his Instagram now, like, he's won the Manchester Box Cup this year. Like, he's a good lad to be in with, to be honest. A very good lad. Boxer, not like a brawler. Like, this guy is a skilled boxer. And I was thinking, right, this is grand. Like, I'll go into this fight now, and I've nothing to lose. I've all to gain, everything to gain. And I have a bit of power in my right hand, so if I can hurt him with my right hand, it's all to play for, So I was thinking, right, he's going to be on the back foot from the start and boxing, but it didn't go that way at all. But anyways, pre that, I felt very relaxed, like, I fought the week before my club show, and it was very tense, couldn't get into the flow of it. Even though I won, I did end up getting into the flow of it. I just felt a bit very under pressure. But this fight, I felt no pressure, because I turned over from novice to now fighting at intermediate level, and I'm bottom of the barrel. I'm starting at the bottom, and now have to work my way up to the top again. So I've no pressure on me, I've got all experience in front of me now. It's just going to be a long road of climbing towards getting that national title. I'm coming for it. I guarantee you I will win a national title in the next couple of years. But anyways, I felt very relaxed, and had a chat with my coach in the corner beforehand, or in the changing rooms beforehand, after hitting the pads. And he's like, "Let's go out there now and do whatever you have to do," and whatever. Yeah, that's not the word, but I was like, "Listen, I don't feel under pressure here. I feel good going into this fight. I feel nice and relaxed." And he's like, "Right, that's brilliant. Yeah, you just go out there and perform to your best." And first bell went, and I did well. I actually did very well. I Now the game plan went out the window. He walked forward, and to be honest with you, I think one of the first shots he was throwing his jab, and then he was dropping a right hand, like, right hook, a long right hook to the body. So he's catching me under there straight away, threw me off a bit, and I was on the back foot, boxing on the back foot, where I'd initially thought, right, I'm the guy with the power here. I'm going to be walking forward. But it didn't go that way, which was grand, So, boxed well. Unfortunately, I didn't get any clips of the fight, so, you just have to go off my commentary here. But boxed well on the back foot, but he definitely landed more clean shots in the first round, which was okay, because I did land my own shots in the first round, but he definitely won the first round. Went back to the corner, and my coach was like, "Right, you deserve to be here. You deserve to be here." Do you know what I mean? And that's when I was like, "Yeah, look, I feel good." And the second round came out, landed way more clean shots, and definitely won the second round. There was a nice few times where I landed lovely combinations. My shots were just working in the second round. I felt comfortable in there, and the pace was suiting me as well. I'd gone from 2 minutes to 3 minute rounds, So I was pacing myself a lot better. And won second round. So it was 1-1 going into the last round. And he just had that edge on me in the last round. Just had that edge. The more experience. I probably, what wasn't working for me, I did get a little bit tired near the end of the third round, where he turned up a gear. He, in the last 20 seconds, he put it on me, like, you know what I mean? He did work hard. He did really want it. And that was just something for me where I lacked a little bit, you know. I should have dug a little bit deeper there. But listen, it was my first time fighting in the Nationals at that level with a good lad, and I held me own, you know. And I'm very proud of myself for that. To see where I started to where I am now, it's just it's unbelievable, and it's all down to hard work and consistency. And listen, there was no hard feelings after the fight. I have an injury though, you know, my wrist. I don't know if it's fractured or what, but it was not great for. It's 2 weeks on. It's 2 weeks to the day now on, and it's still really, I can't put any pressure on it really. And if I give it a bang off something, it's not ideal. Same at work, I can't really use tools too much because I'm putting too much pressure on it. But ChatGPT, it said it mightn't be a break because I can make a fist. Like the only real injuries were my knuckle, which is a good thing, so that means I'm landing my shots clean. My knuckle, which is still sore, and my wrist. And listen, I'm gonna let them heal. I'm gonna keep my fitness up. That's what happened there. I'm just running, and I've done a bit of shadow boxing last week. I couldn't even do it the first week because I couldn't really throw my hand, but my arms are getting better now, and I can keep up the shadow boxing and running while we're on the run up to Christmas of no fights coming up, so I can just relax a little bit now and enjoy life. Because when your fights coming up, fights coming up, you have to be in shape the whole time. You have to be very strict with your diet. But outside of camp, you can let the hair down a little bit, especially coming up to Christmas. Like, you do want to go grab pastries with your missus, or go out for a dinner with the lads, or whatever, like, you know what I mean, or with your family, or Christmas dinner, all these little things they take for granted. You can really enjoy them now, and that's what I plan on doing. So yeah, I'm gonna keep posting on here, posting on me TikTok, posting on me Instagram, whatever. I'm gonna keep posting, keep working hard. And listen, it's only the start. We're at the new level now. It's only the start, and I'm looking forward to a big year in 2026 where we start pushing ourselves a little bit more, getting the fights in. We're not worried about records here. We're worried about experience and getting better and better and better. And listen, it's the fight game. You love it or you hate it. I love it. Some people hate it. Some people are made for it. I feel like I'm made for it. I feel like I found my purpose. And I'm gonna keep on fighting until these hands stop working. So if you like fight content, commentary, whatever, subscribe, like, get me on the TikTok, get me on the Instagram, follow Last 10 on TikTok, making a boxing community /brand. Hopefully we'll have some clothes in the new year. Just at the moment, well, it's actually nice because I've no fights coming up, so me and my missus can come up with nice designs and stuff for training, and also clothes for fighters outside of training. I like to wear loose, oversized tees, big, thick tracksuit bottoms, because fighting is stressful, and sometimes it's nice to be relaxed after the training, where you're in comfy clothes, just chilling and relaxing. So clothes in the near future. So get me on Last 10 Boxing or last10club.com for all of that good stuff coming soon. And also I do post a lot of boxing content over there. And yeah, that's all, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bah! That was cringy, but it had to be done.